Would have lost anyway? Oh yeah, all the time.
We have mocked them all.
Okay.
Hi.
So, he's a bird. Let's go. Finally, the true Chaos God is here. Who? Have you heard the word? Kairos was right. In future, we will see Marathi cosplay from Ark. I mean, that also means that he was right that you were going to basically win the lottery and give me 50% of it, the winnings. Reinforcement time prediction accuracy? Yeah, I know. So good. Tzeentch? Who's that?
The Silvered Tower, refuge of Kairos Fateweaver, the most powerful of all demon sorcerers.
Most powerful?
I found the great
Just his
conjurer
plan.
searching for a spell to pass through the maelstrom, but his scribes scoured every book in vain. I told him of Urson, held captive in the Forge of Souls, but he dismissed my wisdom.
We already know of Bellacor's plot, for I see the past, and I see the future.
But you are blind to the present. You did not see the maelstrom, nor can you decipher a path through it.
The Tome of Fates holds the answer, the spell we search for. Kill him, brother. Take it.
Only I can use it. The tome is bound to my soul.
We can unpick it. No, let him serve us. For one drop of god blood, I have foreseen it.
Peck out the eyes of Urson. Use their power to view the present.
The sight of a god. The past.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of this myself?
Future. All will be ours to see.
Like, shouldn't the one in the future have known that this was going to happen, right? Just saying. You thought the old man was Kairos? Nah.
Our goal is the eyes
Because plot.
of the god bear. For a god.
Do you know what's funny? Right, do you know what's funny? Could you imagine being the one that sees the future? You're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You're gonna get the best meal of your life. It's so good, it's so good. And then it happens. And then you forget it. And then the guy that sees the past is like, what do you mean, the best food ever? And he's like, what are you talking about, the best food ever? Because they're currently eating it. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, this is delicious. What's delicious? Don't worry about it. Like, the guy in the future, right, gets like instant gratification on all the good things, but also bad things. Whereas the one in the past gets to live with all of the great stuff, like, afterwards, right? I don't know which one I would like to be. Okay. So, he's really basic. He has no cool stuff. Yeah, it's just a bird, basically. That's it. There's nothing really to see about him. Needs a third head. Taste buds that see the future and taste buds that see the past. Yeah, he's just a bird. You have no cool stuff. Right, okay. So he can steal Winds of Magic from one region. Right? And then put it somewhere else. Which... I never really had to mess with it, but I guess it could be good. Anyway, this is the other thing that he has, which is the changing of ways. So you can transfer a settlement, you can force a settlement to war against other factions, you can give war coordination targets to factions, you can break alliances, you can halt factions, which basically all of their units and heroes stop moving. You can open the gate of a settlement you're about to attack, which is kind of useless because you can just break the gate down anyway, so it's whatever. You can force a rebellion. You can track an army, so you can just see where it's going. Reveal the faction's intentions, and reveal Shroud, which just removes the Winds of Magic, the Fog of War. So you can do all this, but in order to do this, you need to use grimoires, which are obtained kind of like the same way that infection is obtained for Nurgle. That's all of his stuff. They're not set amounts though, they're based upon different modifiers. Like, for instance, if I wanted to make it so Miao Ying would turn on like her brother and attack her brother, it was going to cost me like 11,000 grimoires, right? Like, it's not cheap. But if it was like two factions that hate each other, it's pretty easy to do it. I'm not sure how it's calculated, but yeah. You can do it, it's just like not super. So for instance, for me to steal this territory, like I could just yoink it from him. I could be like, oh yeah, give that to me, the Oracles of Tzeentch. And it cost me 418 grimoires, and I'll just yoink it. Yoink, mine. I'm pretty sure they also increased the amount that it costs on Legendary too. I'm not too sure about that. Obviously, you've got like this, which will give you a bunch of grimoires, 250. This one enables attrition for this army regardless of immunities. I don't know how good the attrition is, but it only lasts for like 1 turn, so it seems kind of bad. This one, duration 3 turns, barrier hit points increased by 25%, range increased by 20%. I'm guessing that's for the entire army. And then this one, Winds of Magic Power Reserve increased by 15 per turn. Control for the local enemy province reduced by 50, and Tzeentch Corruption increased by 25, and that lasts for 5 turns. They do. Enemy AI does care about attrition. So basically, it's cheaper and easier to make events happen that were going to happen anyway than to cause events that were not meant to happen. Kind of. Yeah, you could see it like that. Right. As for his abilities himself, you know, they were talking about the fact that you can get abilities to make it.
My lord, these brutish nomads are as strong as they are stupid, but do not underestimate them.
Yo, Yagun. Thank you. How's it going, man?
Hi.
How's your stream? Welcome, welcome, ogres. Yeah, so basically you get the ability to choose one of these like from the 8 Winds of Magic, right? And you can replace a spell. You just finished? How was it? And who were you trying out? The only good one is yeah, Gairan. Literally the only good one. Awesome. We were playing Kairos too. Oh, nice. How did you get on with him so far? We were playing Nurgle, and we're just switching over now to check him out. But yeah, Gairan's the only real good one, and the reason why is because what happens is you gain regrowth and you gain Shield of Thorns, so it's the only way to gain a heal spell for Kairos. But it also gets rid of Treason of Tzeentch, which isn't that good anyway. And then Tzeentch's Firestorm, which is really good, but it's not as good as the Infernal Gateway. The Infernal Gateway is my new favorite spell, by the way.
Hi.
I can't. Can I show you? Can I show you? I can. Hold on. Let me show you, right? Infernal Gateway. So good. Can the heal recharge the shield? Yes. Well, no. So, the shield basically replenishes based upon how much health you have. So, yes, in a way, by healing yourself, you're able to regenerate more shield, but the shield regenerates itself regardless. Just the amount of shield that you can regenerate is based upon your current health. Oh, poop.
Follow me.
Okay, hold on. Don't really care about this. I just want to show you a fight. Back to Slaanesh. Yeah. Speed this up. Tzeentch, best spell, just as planned. Oh, dude. You'll see why it's my favorite spell. It is obscene. It's so good. It's just stupidly obscene though. Right. Relax. Okay. So. Oh wait, this might not be as good because these guys are going to be spread out and they won't group up. Ah, it's fine, it's whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it on my own units. I'm gonna do it on my own units. Yeah. Why are there no cute blue horrors? Because they've turned into pink horrors. Okay. We're in a choke point. Everything's going bad. Kairos comes along to save the day. He has to wait for a little bit to get his Winds of Magic up. Don't worry about it. There we go. Okay, okay.
Flux, magic, lies, destiny.
Hello, chat. I see you. How goes it? Burn! Burn them all! You can't see his damage though, unfortunately. That didn't actually work as well as I wanted it to. What the hell? Is it reduced? I wonder if it's reduced damage against friendly troops. Let's find out. I should have done way more damage than that. I wonder if it's the barrier is messing it up. There we go. But yeah, it's basically like Pit of Shade, right? But better. It's so good. Yeah, I didn't really get to try it in a proper one. What I should actually do, let's see. I wanted to go back to Ultra. What am I doing? Campaign. Oh. I have to go to a new one anyway. Bigger Pit of Shade, it's so good. It's so good. It devastates. But unfortunately, I only got to use it on Tzeentch armies, and I think the barrier really blocks it, because the barrier that I've got on my Tzeentch army is like super strong. So it went through the barrier, of course, but it didn't do all that much damage because I had to get through it first.
Our gold.
Oh, dude. It literally one-shots regiments. It's so good. It one-shots Cathay regiments. It's really, really good. That's what the barrier is for? It is. That's quite strong. It's really strong. In regards to what? I don't know if I'll play be playing on ultra unit sizes. I just like the big numbers. What is a 3-unit Cathay army doing in the Chaos Waste? Just saying hi. By the way, is barrier taken before or after armor and ward save? That I do not know. I believe it's not taken before armor, but I believe ward saves and resistances apply first. They're here to deliver bucks. Yep, yep, yep. Lot him up, boy! Whoop. I think Kairos will get nerfed on release. Why? Scarbrand's stronger than Kairos. So let's use a balance for Ultra that take huge weapon rep cuts on lower unit sizes. And missile strength 2 for that matter. Which Soul Grinder do you like the best? I haven't played with them all, unfortunately, because they're quite a late unit, and the only one that I've got to play with was Tzeentch. And that's because he starts with the one. Bask in fire! Seems fair. Oh, by the way, Kairos' attack animations are actually pretty freaking cool. Hey! Oh, is he only gonna? Yeah, he's only gonna do the charge attack now. Trying to chase him down. That's a shame. Do I enjoy the Burning Chariot? I mean, when it does damage from range, sure, but when you have to actually send it into melee, it wasn't that great. Nurgle, best Soul Grinder? Well, he does have shield, where no demon has. What's that got to do with anything? Why are so many Tzeentch units ranged? Because that's just how Tzeentch plays, man. Kairos' attack is neat. He puts a neat little rune of friendship and kindness. It does. Like how Warbeckons are chariots. Kind of, yeah. And it doesn't have that much ammo either, which kind of sucks. Winter magic. The Spellgrind looks awesome with those spears. Yeah, I can't wait to check them all out. Right, the first thing you do is you go boop, and you sell it, and you switch.
Oracle of Tzeentch. Victory was always assured.
Yeah, you don't on Legendary. I found trying to use the horrors was just horrendous. What did I go for first? I wanted to fast track to something. What was it? You. Fast track to this.
This was required.
Forsaken actually being useful? What gear is it? Melee better than range on Legendary, confirmed? Well, it's not so much that. It's... yeah, the game is like, oh, take control of this element. Unfortunately, the reason why I think on Legendary they increase the cost is because you go on this, transfer element, it's like, yeah, I don't have the resources, bro.
Heretical influence abounds.
Let's get the growth. So basically, the blue horrors are like your melee unit, kind of, in the early stages, but the blue horrors are just, you know, they're not, they don't hold well enough against what you're going to be facing with Norska to begin with, the Warriors of Chaos. So you need something that's like the meat, that holds your army together while you do shit. And horrors don't do that very well. So yo, Anonymous, thank you for buying the game. Appreciate it. So the best thing I found to do was basically delete the horror building and buy the Forsaken building, and then try not to get the horrors that you start with killed, and then focus on getting an actual functioning army together.
foresaw their doom.
Oh, yeah. The barrier is really good, by the way, because you can miscast and you can take friendly fire damage, and as long as it only hits your barrier, then you just recover all of the health that was lost. Yeah, this thing's really, really strong, but you only have like 9 ammo on it. It does a whole lot of damage, but once it runs out of ammo, its melee defense is really weak, its armor is really weak. It has okay weapon strength though, with pretty good armor piercing damage, but its charge bonus isn't exactly amazing. So it just ends up getting wrecked in melee, and I'm pretty sure it's like a tier 5 unit. And it's just like, yeah, okay. I can't wait for the barrier getting nerfed because of multiplayer. I don't think... Yeah, never mind. That's not gonna happen.
We went there.
We did go there. This is the only problem with ultra unit sizes. Yo, can I fit through? In a decent, like, style? Yeah, see. So, I mean, it did what? Does 4,000 damage? And then you want me to send it into combat and get wrecked? Alright. Okay, game. But it might not be allowed to tell us directly. Multiplayer and campaign stats are different now? Surely not. Okay. Game. Yeah, this is my only bugbear with ultra unit sizes. And this is, when I say, like, the game wasn't balanced for it, this is what I mean. You know, playing at ultra unit sizes, it's not like the map increases its size to accommodate the new unit sizes. Would you fire at them? Hello? City blue horrors. What are you running forward for? Hello? Can you respect lords after confederating? No, you can't. Nope, nope, nope. I have no idea what's going on here. Probably because of ultra unit sizes. What is your first army ability? This one? Gives you more Winds of Magic regeneration. You obtain it by spending Winds of Magic, though. Ultra Rant again? How is that a rant? It's the same... I'm talking about my personal preference on something. Like, what? Huh? Excuse me? Resident Sleeper? Hello? Show the cool stuff. No. Stop doing your charge animation, so show the cool stuff. Well, that didn't work because no one was there. Come on, Kairos. Please don't judge him. He can't see the present, so sometimes he misses when he's actually, you know, in the fight. Oh, this one's cool. Boop. By the way, they still haven't even broken through my barrier yet. Lol. Fools. Your damage has done nothing to me. You've only delayed the inevitable. Why is my soul grinder in here? That's a terrible single target spell, by the way. Oh, sorry. It's a terrible spell against multiple units. Blue horrors don't have a lot of ammo, by the way. Which is why they're basically a melee unit. His one weapon skill is showing. Laser bird? Yeah, his attacks are pretty cool. Very disruptive, but he doesn't have the greatest melee attack. And he doesn't have the greatest damage either, so his DPS is actually quite low. But disruptive wise is really cool. Animations are sick. How good is the twin-headed chicken? He's great once he gets some better spells. Right now he's a bit... I mean, he's tanky, right? Like, he still hasn't taken any damage, right? They still haven't broken through his barrier. And his barrier becomes way more effective later on. So right now, this is how quickly his barrier replenishes. It's not that great, but there are ways to increase its replenishment rate, so it's faster. Yeah, look at the little soul grinder replenishing all his barriers too. So the big targets, right? You can basically get in and out of combat and just rely on the barrier to replenish and keep you topped up, and never actually take any like serious damage to your health. I'm on the blue horrors. Isn't that bad with 160 models? I mean it is, kind of. Hello. Not too sure yet. Not too late though. Okay. Hey. So when you consider, here's the problem with them, right? So pink horrors beat them in melee stats, beat them in range, beat them in ammunition, and beat them in damage. That's the problem with the blue horror. Early on, it's just not really good. It doesn't really pull its weight enough. Can I show us his items? He only has the one. I can't remember if it's that good or not. Might have to take a month off work when this comes out. Blue horrors have the same missile strength as pinks? Pretty sure they don't. I'll double check. Yeah, no. Pink horrors beat blue horrors in every way. Apart from, obviously, there's more blue horrors. Blue horror was shit in the MMO too, makes sense. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use horrors together with some kind of huge unit cap. Yeah. Like, obviously, you can use them in combination with other stuff later on. But now, at the moment, so if you have the blue horror building, right, you're basically tied into using Furies and blue horrors, and then the pink horrors afterwards. That's pretty much it. But what I tend to do is I tend to get rid of the blue horror building, build a Forsaken building, use the blue and pink horrors that you have currently, and then get growth, so that you can start actually increasing the growth of your settlement much quicker. And then later on, once you've got your growth to a high enough level, then you can worry about all of the other stuff. Right, grab more growth there. Oh, wait. Was it growth or was it gold that I wanted? I think it was gold. Yeah, because you run out of gold as well pretty quickly with Kairos. Oh, look at this, by the way. Every time he casts a spell, he gets 9-second duration of 11 ward save for his entire army. Pretty good. Blue horrors basically filling their shit and then bog down the enemy on very hard battle difficulty. That strategy does not really work. It's only 8 slots. Pathetic. Growth is key. Well, growth is key as long as you have money. Also, Doom Knights, really looking forward to that. Yeah, I was so close to getting Doom Knights in my other Tzeentch playthrough. Isn't that basically the same tactic you do with Sigvald? He's kind of different because he's a Horde faction. Oh, Tzeentch has Shield of Safri. I think Shield of Safri isn't as good. Hold on. Spells. Is it high magic? Oh, I can't freaking see it. They don't show the bloody passive ability.
Oracle of Tzeentch.
Okay, Pink Fire. Fires of Change. A few more levels and we'll get the Infernal Gate.
Another skill persists. I know all fates. To turn exercise.
True, but I always raise his beginning unit building so you can build Chosen, I believe.
Hi.
There's another reason you do that though with Sigvald. So by removing the building, you basically make it cheaper to buy the other building, so which gets you to Warriors of Chaos by like turn 3 or something. It's similar, but it's not really like it's not for the same reasons why you do it. My night, it's great. Thanks for asking. Hey, Doomy, I'm glad to hear you're having a good night, man. I thought that was what you'd do with Arcan. You can do it with all of them because they function exactly the same as each other. There's just a strategy to start with Sigvald because Sigvald has the most horde growth. Alright, so we can get these guys, which aren't bad, right? They've got 85 armor. They've got magic attacks, pretty good attack rate. Weapon strength is really good at 58, and they've got frenzy as well. So their attack and their weapon strength is actually higher than what it's shown here. Are there any new kind of climate? Not that I've seen. Voice of Kairos is so good. What a goofy walking animation. Kairos says, he's a chicken, dude! Have you ever seen a chicken strut around looking cool? Look, you should be happy that it's actually walking, dude. It wants to fly. Bark, bark. Does Tzeentch have Zangors? I don't think so. I imagine those kind of things might come later on. I'm not sure. It really depends, though, on what Games Workshop wants to do with the new Demons of Chaos army. That's basically what's gonna dictate everything, right? When the new game comes out, Return to the Old World, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do those armies, because that's what's gonna dictate what CA can do. I love my bird. Nice map. It's pretty cool. Do Chaos factions get buffs from trade resource buildings? They do, but they're not great. I'll show you some of them so you can see. I love how, like, most other demons, right? Like, Khorne's demons kind of look humanoid-esque. Celestia's demons look very human. Tzeentch and Nurgle just don't give a shit. They're like, no, dude, these guys are demons. They look nothing like humans. Like, they have a face and limbs, and that's about it, right? That's the only thing that's, like, kind of the same. Everything else, not so much. Like, look at this guy. Look at it, like this. This is a demon. No booba here. I guess with Nurgle you get to clap those cheeks, but that's about it. Tzeentch loves his bird mutants. Sad to see demon factions starting war with Norscan factions. Why? That's lore friendly. Norscan factions and demon factions fight all the time. I mean, Norscan factions fight Norscan factions all the time too. Constant state of war. Funnily enough, the ruinous powers aren't exactly very nice to each other. Damn Norscans, they ruin Norsca. They have limitless possibilities. Oh my god. Wait, where is it? There it is. Get it, Furies. Okay, this is where you can use the tactic of basically having these Forsaken hold the point, wait for these guys to refresh that barrier, and then switch them in and out. Well, I mean, you could if you could get them out of combat. What the hell? Burn! I'm not happy with those aspiring champions, though. There we go. They're repairing that barrier now. Okay, send them in. Switch them around. Here's where you want that Infernal Gate spell. Yeah, the Infernal Gate spell would have done great, crazy good here. He's got into defense mode. Right, so those Forsaken have managed to like replenish their shield now, so we can send them into combat. Oh, that's destroyed. Oh, gotta go deal with that. Gotta go deal with that. Okay, barrier is replenished. Move you back because you're out. Yes. Okay, send these guys in. Pink Horror's gonna attack these guys now. Right, you probably should move in with the Soul Grinder right now. Use some of its barrier. But we'll just let the Forsaken replenish for now. What is that UFO disc guy? It's exactly what you asked. It's a UFO disc. I don't know what else you want from it, dude. It's as described. It's a UFO disc. Let's get Kairos out because he's taking a bit of damage now. What are these, Forsaken? Yikes. Remember when Forsaken used to be trash? Okay, that's destroyed. Let's take this out. Unfortunately, we can't back off now. We're in too deep.
Tzeentch made it so.
Alright, let's send Kairos back in. Blue Horrors destroy these Marauders. Oh, the other good thing, by the way, about the Forsaken versus the Horrors is the Forsaken, when they lose enough units, will basically run away. Right? They will do the smart thing. They'll break and run. Whereas the Blue Horrors don't do that. The Blue Horrors will stay in combat till they die. And you can't make them run away either, because if you try to make them run away, they lose even more leadership and die even quicker. They're decent. They become extremely decent once you're able to level them up. Right now, these guys aren't leveled up, unfortunately. And there's a few Chaos Warriors in here, which are a hard fight against no veterancy and stuff. Right, destroyed that tower. As far as, like, I mean, damage-wise, you can see the damage. It speaks for itself. 174 kills on this one, 118 on the other. Yeah, this Chaos Warrior army is a pain in the butt. Right, let's pull them out. Send in the Blue Horrors. We can chase those. Kairos, let's pull you back to deal with these Marauders. Oh shit. We got the other tower. Damn, that's a real light show. Those flames are pretty. Imagine on an open field. Let's move in with the pinks.
The winds of change.
We want to keep on chasing these guys down because we don't want them to come back. Oh, are you kidding me? The tower's almost repaired? Stupid computer. Oh, by the way, the attack animations on the Soul Grinder are really cool. You might have just caught it there where he does like this I-beam thing. I think it's an I-beam at least. Yeah, it's really cool to see it. Let's pull back the Soul Grinder for a little bit because I want it to replenish its shield. Is that knocked? Oh. Okay, I guess that's not coming back. Cool.
Rocking Watcher.
I forgot how many freaking units were on this map. Jeez. I love the Soul Grinder animation when he lifts up on his back legs. I love the colors and all the little UI changes. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Yes. Is that the win? Not quite yet. Wait, that tower does exist. What the?
Kairos, Fate Weaver.
Okay, let's chase these guys down. You have to go school tomorrow? Yeah, I'll take care, Ketrel. Oh, there it was. You missed it. What are you doing? Stop it. Who is he attacking? Oh, this one broken dude. Could you stop? What the why is he stuck? Hello? Why is he stuck doing this animation? I don't... I'm so confused. What? Game? He's stuck trying to kill this one unit. I don't know why. Stop. Stop. Get some help. Okay.
Follow the web.
Oh, he finally killed it somehow. Alright. Why are my blue horrors here? Well, I've lost those blue horrors. Finally. God mode? No, God mode doesn't save him or anything. I don't know why he was stuck there doing it. It was weird. His eye laser won't turn off. Give that guy a break. It happens to the best of us. Which Lord faction has been the most enjoyable thus far for yourself? Probably Greasus Skulltooth. And Zhao Yang. Oh, Dawnstone's pretty good. Infernal Gateway. Easy. Game over. GG. Back it up, boys. We're done. And the good news about it is we can overcast it too. Are blue horrors? No, they're tier 1. Yeah, they're tier 1, and then pink horrors are tier 2. Is replenishment always this dire? No. Wait, what? Who destroyed that? Oh, you? Fuck. I'm so mad at you, dude. I really can't justify using that unit for 400 something upkeep. It's so bad. I mean, you can get them. I mean, that building's still not tier 0. That building is tier 1. Regardless. It's just they've added it so you can recruit some units from the main building. But that was introduced in, like, Game 2. Faithless Grunt? Hello, how's it going? Doesn't Kyrus sound almost exactly like the Tomb Kings? No, he just has a raspy voice. How's that the same? What are the heroes like? Just mages? Yeah, heroes are basically just mages. There is a cultist as well, which is a little bit different.
I am part of the Fate Architect's being.
There you go. Well, your second lord is called Magus. That's really funny.
We are Tzeentch.
Can't wait for more. Can't wait for more units DLC.
I have scribed all of time.
Alright, let's see. Can't do that just yet. I'm gonna have to wait.
I know all fates.
Bring me Nurgle's head? Well, that's not very nice. Calling units that are attached to the main building tier 0 is silly in my opinion, but that's just up to you. Right, I need to attack this guy because I need to take the money from it. Now you can go up to turn 75. Why can't you see the Chaos Realms? Because we're not in the Chaos Realms. We're in the Chaos Wastes. You need a portal to be able to go to the Chaos Realms. Alright, this would have actually been like a pretty freaking tough fight to get through. But then I got the Infernal Gate, so now I don't really care too much. Next week, turn 100. Can't remember. I don't really look ahead of the embargoes, or if I do, I forget. Unless I can like immediately use the information, I forget about it a lot of the time.
Work as one. Tomorrow.
Well, that's rude. Got a tower right there. I mean, you've seen me talk to people where they've been like, yo, do this. And I'll be like, yeah, cool, bro, I'll do this. And then the next turn happens, and I forget it. Ah. Okay, go deal with that, Furies. Okay. Did you summon these? Where the hell did this come from? Where did you come from?
We are eternal.
Okay, well, that's dead now.
Fates guide us.
Hi.
18. Oh man, I forgot that early on it costs so much.
Hi.
Okay, concentrated range fire should bring those guys down. How are you guys doing here? You killed it? Nice. Yeah, they're trying to build another tower, that's fine. Let's move the Soul Grinder out so I can replenish.
Fate weaver. Yes.
Right,
Was vassal sound.
I need 2 more winds of magic.
Eternal Squire.
Right, we're taking control of that. We'll hold this point now. Yeah, there's not much we can do there, unfortunately. Oh, he was summoning them! Son of a...
Fires of Tzeentch.
Bloodletters of Corn, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, we're almost at 17,000 damage. Whoa! Shit. Oh, it's only a tier 1 tower. Let's kill these first.
Kairos, Fate Weaver.
Yeah, you can see Warriors of Chaos hold super well. Like, super. My blue horrors died! This is why I don't like blue horrors.
It shall be.
Yeah, Corn's dudes are super good. Just as far as meta units go, they're like super good.
I see the past.
Oh, there we go, we win. They came from their mama? I'm not sure that's how demons get born. Maybe too early to ask this, but out of all of the factions in the Warhammer games, which is your favorite to play? Just curious? Probably ogres, or Cathay, or dwarves. Are flamers of Tzeentch in the game? They are, yes. Yeah, the magic resistance would help a lot. I don't even know what that magic resistance is at. Right, sack that.
Kairos, Fate Weaver.
Okay, so we made a decent amount of money out of that, which is really good. Now we can upgrade this. Get more growth. Upgrade that for the more gold. Oh, wait, no.
Unrest moments. Flickering fire.
How much do I need?
Razzling fiends. Change.
Jesus. I hate that guy! He cost me so much money! Wait, where did my... Oh, because I took the province? I get a bunch of money? Got ya.
Flickering.
Get out. Okay, now we can repair this, upgrade that, get more money, upgrade you. I told you, Tzeentch early on needs so much cash. Like, it's crazy.
I know all.
Right, let's reduce the cost of this now. Grab Greater Arcane Conduit. By the way, I don't actually... The Spell Mastery... I haven't played around too much with Spell Mastery. It doesn't even pop up. Yeah. I need to see what Spell Mastery is. I don't know if it's the thing that increases the damage from your spells.
We are ascending.
What are the landmarks? They're terrible. Spell power? Yeah, I thought so too, but I can't see it on there to actually see what it is, what it says. Yeah, the landmark is as bad as the one from the other one, right? It's the exact same thing. Like, it's a carbon copy. So the fact that it's a carbon copy, I don't know if it's a placeholder, and it's going to change upon release. I'm not too sure. As for someone asked about resources, yeah, the resources here, right? They increase the income from buildings, and then you get the grimoires, right? Isn't that intensity? I thought that it was intensity, but then I don't know what the spell power then does. It's weird. Yeah, it's still not worth really building these resource buildings, in my opinion. There might be some slight times to do it, but yeah, it still seems like it's kind of lackluster. What are your thoughts on the change to magic, Wind's Power Reserve, and Conduit? haven't had a real problem with it. I personally felt that magic was too powerful. And it was only really too powerful because, one, it was, right? Like, it did a stupid amount of damage. But more so than that, it was the fact that, I might take the research. But more so than that, it was the fact that the AI couldn't really use it very well. And I'm kind of against anything that the AI can't use well. So if you give the player something powerful and the AI can't really use it, I'm kind of not down for it. I think that I think the player already has like a pretty big advantage. So I'm happy with it. I got no problem with it at all. Yeah, at least it doesn't give you the tradable resource. True. Intensity is its own thing. Yeah, but I think spell power might just be intensity by a different name. They've done weirder. I mean, yeah, they had, like, for instance, they had damage resistance and ward save, both of which are the exact same thing. But sometimes they call it damage resistance, and then other time they called it the ward save. Cries and Vampire? Aww. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, Replenishment. So Replenishment seems to have changed slightly. So, for instance, going into the encamp stance doesn't increase your replenishment. It just enables replenishment. But it seems that your replenishment amount is like a fixed amount, and it doesn't matter where you are when you replenish now. You replenish for that amount. So it's kind of a buff. Obviously, it means that in the early stage of the game, you're a little bit limited, and you have to go back to your settlements in order to replenish from them. But it also means that later on, once you've got more replenishment through like different means, like research technologies, heroes and stuff like that, items, you'll actually be able to replenish a whole bunch more while out in enemy territory. So yeah, the replenishment's like, it's changed. What's the exceptions? Stuff like plague, normally rituals that cause rituals that cause plague stuff. Attrition. Those are normally the exceptions. That's the same for game 2. Increases it, I believe, because you get it while channeling for vampire counts. So let me give you an example. Oh, I can't, unfortunately. I'll do it on the next turn. Can you swap now the Winds of Magic between regions? I mean, I could do, but Kairos has the ability to increase the Winds of Magic. Well, increases the chance that the Winds of Magic will increase in a region that he's in. And so what ends up happening is most regions that you're in just have really high Winds of Magic anyway. So you could do it, but it's really not much of a need. Right, so you look at my replenishment right now. I replenish 6 units. In Total War Warhammer 2, if I go into the encamp stance, it would go up. But guess what? It doesn't. It's still 6 units. But it also means if I go into the territory, where I normally wouldn't replenish, I replenish 6 units. So, it doesn't matter. It doesn't increase your replenishment amount, but before, the replenishment amount outside of your territory was capped, right? So it was capped to like 10% or something really small, whereas now it's no longer capped in enemy territory or neutral territory. Your replenishment, you can replenish whatever your replenishment amount is, as long as you can replenish by going into the camp stance or having like an event happen that allows you to replenish. Another tough fight. No, I meant buff your capital to gain the growth bonus from your buildings. Buff my capital? How would I buff my capital, though? What is the point of the encamp stance in that case? Did I miss something? Yeah, you did. So, the game used to be capped, right? At how much you could replenish outside of friendly territory. It's no longer capped now outside of friendly territory. That make sense? Did going into the campsites in your region increase the amount of turns before you finish replenishing? No, it reduced them, because it increased your replenishment amount. What kind of embargo ended today? You can show Tzeentch and Nurgle.
Locking Watcher. Yes.
Drain the wind's magic from your new province. Oh, right. Yeah, right. I've got to explain it. Like, right. I'll have to show you it so you understand it a little bit better. So I'll do it once we're out of here. Like, I know what you mean now, but yeah, I can explain it to you better once I'm out. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. That thing shredded me. No. Son of a bitch. Now I've got to get here to take that point to destroy the tower. Okay, alright. Blooded Letters of Corn. They have magic resistance at 30%. They don't have any armor. Yeah. So watch them get destroyed. Obviously, the overcast version would have killed them outright. Yo, Anonymous. Thank you for purchasing the game. I really appreciate it. Are these rune enchantments? They look cool. Do you prefer all these secondary objectives, like destroy the tower? I prefer this a lot more to having a flat, square box to fight in. Yeah. Way more. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine anyone who would prefer the box over what they've currently given us now. This just seems an improvement in like every way. It's not perfect. There's still stuff that I would change about this. Like, for instance, I would make it so the towers that projectiles weren't blocked by your own architecture, because that just seems like a bit stupid. And I would make it so the barricades, for instance, currently you have to attack them in like in the center point here, but you should be able to attack them at any point across it, so it's really limiting the way they've currently got it. So there's like stuff like that that I would change. Alright, you might as well leave. Go find that tower. How do we support you from buying? How do we support you from buying with that link arc? There is no code or something. No, the code is, as you go through that code, it registers it that you've got it through me. The same way it notices that when you've bought it, it comes up on the stream and tells me. So they know that it's bought through my link. So it already registers that you've done it by going through that link. I like the box at the moment, but I think once I try this new system, it'll grow me. I mean, the box is still there. It's just on open field where it makes sense, not in settlements that are supposed to be secure. Oh, there's the blue horrors. Crap. Why do you like fighting in a plain old box? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. No clue how to not come up as anonymous, though. Yeah, I don't know how. Like, some people... The only thing I can imagine is if you're, like... if you're signed into, like, the Total War. I don't know if... Wait, can you log in? It's Total War's website that it takes you to, right? Yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea. Wait, why is it currently £13.60? Oh, that's for Total War Warhammer 2. Oh, it's discounted. Huh. Wait, Game 2's only... Oh! Oh, wow, cool. All Total War Warhammer 2 stuff's currently on discount through this link. Hey, Admathos, there you go. Yeah, it came up. I don't know, how did you do that? How do I ever use the box anyway? Used streets and choke points. What is the percentage I get? I think it's like 15% or something. If it's a Steam key, it's because there's a Lunar New Year sale. No, it's through CA's official website. Yo, Silkstar. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Swapping units in and out, I actually really like this tactic. Like, I like the fact that that's a tactic you can use. I'm a big fan of having, like, putting units into combat and putting units out of combat. I think it's awesome. It's a shame that the computer will never be able to like utilize that skill or like that tactic, but it's really cool. Better go buy a chat dog. My change prayers were answered. The grimoires must flow. Yo, Sufferun. You don't have to capture those flags. Just if you don't take them, the enemy can just keep... Oh, right, okay. So let me explain how this works, right? It still works the same that if you take if you defeat the enemy army and get army losses to kick in, you still win, right? However, those points of interest, they allow the computer to do two things. One, get supply points, and then when in those controlled areas that they have, they can use those control points to build barricades and also towers, right? Now, there is a special point as well, which is this one, which is the key building, which also provides our entire army with an extra 15% melee defense and 10 leadership. So, by taking out these points, you take power away from the enemy. However, you do not need to take those points. They are not required for victory. You just have to beat the enemy. Really? And look at them getting destroyed. Ah, good old Kairos. So good. Look at that. Look at that. Annihilated them. Alright, there we go. Let's, on that. Those guys are dying. Yeah, the Overcast version is super nice. It seems like if you don't, you'll die. Not much of a choice. I'm not dying. New spells look amazing. I want to get Mr. Kairos Wild Ferris Wheel Ride. Ah, you sure about that? Right, what's left? Oh, okay. So it's basically just these doggos being really annoying. It's annoying. If these dogs would just stop and fight me, I could destroy them. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not dying. Yeah, they've got little left. Yeah, I don't. If it wasn't for these dogs moving, I'd cast the spell and destroy them. That's right. Fight me. Yes. Burn in Tzeentch's glory. Oh no, too late. Too late. You can't leave. Nope. You stay right here, doggo. Dead. Easy. You're dead. You're dead. Can the demon faction recruit regular Chaos Warriors or just chosen? They can't get chosen at all. They can only get Chaos Warriors. I haven't seen a chosen unit for them. That one dog watched his friends all die. 152 losses, wasn't too bad. Yeah, you can't get chosen yet. Maybe you can with like DLCs, but who knows. Could you show how the drain wins from a region? Yes, that's what I'm gonna show you. Good thing you remembered. You remind me though, because I probably would have forgotten. Sack this. Okay, so what you would do, right, is currently the winds of magic in this region are low, right? They're calm, so I can't drain anymore. But I can drain this from here, right, and then put it into there. But you need to drain it from one place to put it into another place. Cheating? It's really good. Right, now, the good news is we don't really care about territory. But we do care about making ogre friends. Maybe. The Great Maw will devour you! Okay, that doesn't work. I don't know why sometimes the computer doesn't want to have settlements. What about you guys?
I know you know that I know what you need to know.
Glorious! Okay, apparently these settlements are trash and no one wants to take them off my hands. It's a Tzeentch specific thing? Yeah, it is. But to gain the building bonuses, do you need just 4 magic points or the full 5 points? What bonuses are you referring to? I don't know what bonus you're referring to. Are you referring to this? The army buffs? Repair first, maybe? I could repair. That voice line is class.
We witnessed eternity.
Tzeentch's Firestorm is also good, but it's super unpredictable. So you guys probably won't want to see it.
Another no.
Actually, I can show you without taking it, can't I? Where is it? Look at this. Look at this. This spell's beautiful, but it's really unpredictable. An eye appears in the sky and then unleashes 3 vortexes upon the enemy. Super good, but really unpredictable. Like, look at it. Like, how is that not going to hit your own units and just wreck them? So it's really cool, but super unpredictable, so I don't use it. Stop. Calm down. Get some help. Yeah, is there something you think is too OP and think gets nerfed in the later patch? Nah. I don't think there's anything super standout OP that's gonna get nerfed. That I can think of. That's like so overpowered that they're like, okay, this is too much. We're gonna have to remove this from the game. It's crazy. Okay, let's grab the money because we need more funds. To be fair, you are chaos. God, make it stop. There's 3 randomly moving areas? Yeah. You thought one vortex was random? How about 3? I bet barrier gets nerfed. I don't think barrier will get nerfed, to be fair. Chainsword, probably. I don't know about Chainsword getting nerfed. Nah, yeah, probably. I think Chainsaw probably will get nerfed. Because it's really situational, right? Because it's a percentage of that damage, right? And obviously on someone like Scarbrand, Chainsword is broken OP. But I don't know if they will nerf it because his weapon is basically just a smaller version of the Chainsaw. So Chainsaw is 300%, where his normal unique weapons, Slaughter and Carnage, are 100%. So even if they nerf it massively, you still have Carnage and Slaughter. And there's very little difference between 2-shotting somebody and 3-shotting them. So, I mean, there's one in that game, right? Strong winds are probably 4 blocks on the wind catcher screen. The growth building and the... Oh! Sorry! Gosh, man. Yeah, it took me a while, but I got there. Right, you're referring to this. Yeah, strong or higher. Right. Yeah, strong is 4th level here. So if it's in these 2 bars, then that's when it's applying. Sorry. Yeah. Took me a while. Got there in the end. Good persistence. I feel like it's like undead regen. Nothing can give unlimited health regen. The barrier is just like that. Kind of. Here's the thing though, it's not unlimited, so the barrier doesn't replenish back to full strength all the time, right? So the amount of barrier that you can obtain is based upon the amount of health that you currently have. So unless you're constantly switching people in and out to get the barrier done and actually being like technical about it and then like strategic, your barrier will fall and then you'll start taking damage. And then when you're taking more and more damage, you'll get less and less and less barrier. So, I don't necessarily think it would be nerfed. I think it would be really powerful if on top of it you had easy access to like healing magic, maybe. Regrowth is going to be super strong on me, which is why I went for it, yeah. Like everything else is like, oh, more damage. And it's like, well, I already have a super duper damage spell with Tzeentch. Why would I take this? Hello. It's sad when you see Kairos doing this, and Mazdamundi is a floating, falling toad. Do you think he will get buffed? Mazdamundi can get on a Stegodon, and then he's actually useful, Lark. So you can manipulate winds of magic without any limits? No, there are limits. You have to steal the winds from one location to put them into another location. How does the barrier decrease with damage? Because it does? I mean, I don't understand what you mean, Afro Samurai. That's like saying, how does your health decrease when you get shot? it does. The only way they probably wouldn't nerf the chainsword if it's in campaign only and not in more like Empires. I can't imagine you'll go to the realm of chaos in more like Empires, but who knows? Maybe. Asmodeus needs his magic abilities worked on to be almost as useful as Croak. What if I only took an arrow to the knee? Well, that'd be a different story entirely. Right, so let's see if we can see it. Right, so these guys, that barrier, that's not an actual representation. Hold on. I can probably show you with Kairos.
Kairos, fate weaver. This has already.
So you see this barrier is right, so this barrier is 480, right?
It is
480. These guys have got less units. That barrier is 300.
Eternal Scryer. On the way. Kairos,
This barrier still increases if the wind magic is stronger. Yeah, but it's only by a small amount. I'll show you how much. It's like I'll get it up so you can see.
of the destiny scroll.
Oof. Got here just before they got to get out. Oh, by the way. Wait, what? Oh, you can't cast this on the platform? Oh my gosh. Well, this isn't very nice. Power's getting bullied.
Fates guide us.
Lucky for us, we can just land now.
Kairos, fate weaver. Kairos, fate
Hi.
Oh, you thought you would attack Tzeentch? Not today, sir. Okay, we love you, bye-bye. Alright, and that's the end of those bloodletters.
Yes.
Deleted? That fire spell would sure be nice to have now. Oh, more are coming.
That weave. Rocking Watcher.
Burn. God damn it, I hate that magic resistance.
It shall
Wait, are those Furies destroying me? Yeah, they are. Crap.
I see the past and my wings spread.
Okay, well, those guys are gone. Tzeentch, take you. I sent in my blood crusher, soul crusher. Are we actually losing? No, we're winning, but it's a tough fight though.
Of the destiny scroll.
Let's see. We've got 14 more Winds of Magic power reserve, so we've got enough for another cast. So yeah, we should be okay. How much barrier do I have left in Kairos? Only 377.
Infinite weave.
I pulled these 10 back. This is really good though. If we get more of them to come up.
Kairos, fate weaver.
Okay, that guy's dead. The other lord is here as well, so we can kill him, which is really, really good. I need one more Winds of Magic. Come on.
Tzeentch. Yes.
Okay, the lord's starting to lose health. There we go, he's dead. He's gonna take chip damage now because he's minus. Oh, he got. How did he get back up to 12? What the hell? Cheater! Yeah. Death. Just as planned. Have you checked what Greater Arcane Conduit does? Yeah, it just gives you magic reserve, so... you can see here. Recharge modifier effects, 60% from Greater Arcane Conduit. Now, it says that you get increased spell power, but I don't... There's no stat here to show it, so I don't know what Spell Mastery does.
Kairos, fate weaver.
But it do be stronger, apparently.
It shall be. We went there. I see the past and tomorrow.
There we go, we win. Army losses kicked in. Lucky for us. Oh yeah, intensity increased by 10%. Well, there you go. Yeah. So yes, so Spell Mastery is just spell intensity. With a different name. Hitting off both of the lords was really crucial to winning that fight. I don't think I could have. I don't think I would have got the balance of power bar in my favor otherwise. But it's, yeah, I always have to mess up their tooltips. Nice one, CA, naming the same thing multiple times. Oh yeah. All right, sack that. Oof.
Let us fly.
Get back into friendly territory.
Kairos, fate weaver.
I think I saved my stuff now. So Kairos, right, has an incredible... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, barrier replenishment rate. Oh, it's only the replenishment rate that increases with the Winds of Magic, right? So it's not a huge thing. They made it sound like the Winds of Magic was going to be really impactful, and it's like, oh, you get an extra 4% campaign movement and 8% replenishment of your barrier. Whoop whoop. Okay. Legendary. But your unique tree is amazing. Watch this. Barrier increased by 40% during battles, and you get the ability to get a 44% ward save that lasts for 22 seconds with a 90-second cooldown. The Oracle. Chance of Winds of Magic increasing in strength when changing, increased by 10% for the local province. Miscast base chance reduced by 40%. Thaumaturgic Rejuvenation. Barrier replenishment delay reduced by 25%. Barrier replenishment rate increased by 25%. Wind Summoner. Winds of Magic Power Reserve increased by 3 per turn. Physical Resistance 10%. Boons of Change 20% for the Lord of Change's change units, and Winds of Magic increased by 15%. Sorry, Winds of Magic cost reduced by 50% for Lord of Tzeentch spells for the Lord's army. Bewitching Potency. Barrier increased by 20% during battles for the Lord's army. Mastery of the element wins for iridescent horrors, cultists, and lords of change for the Lord's army. I'm actually not sure what that one does. So yeah, his unique tree is pretty freaking good. He also gets hidden in time, which gives him stalk and unspotable. And then he has Gaze of Fate, which stops a unit from moving and reduces its melee attack by 40, which is kind of okay, I guess. But yeah. That one is the best by far. The barrier increase is super nice. By the way, you get a Disc of Tzeentch super early on. If you're into that kind of thing. Right, luckily now, we've got a lot of money. Well, I say a lot. We've got 7,000, right? So we're able to invest back into our stuff quite nicely. Next turn, we'll be able to upgrade something. We'll probably upgrade this to tier 3, so we can change it so we can get more control and more growth. The Winds of Magic. Yeah, I need to get the Winds of Magic to 1 level higher so we can get strong. That's what I need to do.
Oh, gotta get eaten.
There aren't a lot of places with strong Winds of Magic, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to hope. My Ark, by the way, is that the 5th God of the Warp out? The German one? The 5th God of the Warp? You mean the Demon Prince? People have played the Demon Prince. Can you flip Ogre City to you? I imagine so. Let's have a look. Yep. Yes, I could. But I don't want this province, though. I'm not interested in obtaining more provinces.
What do you want, me?
What I do want to do is I want to know if this guy will take this settlement.
Every inch of meat from your bones.
No, he still doesn't take it. I think it's because he's unfriendly with me. What about... Who's friendly with me?
Soup! Soup, I know you know that I know what you need.
Relative faction
to
strength?
know.
What's that got to do with anything? Yeah, I don't understand. No, the one how is really a god and not one of the little bullies from the kindergarten? No, those won't ever be in the game, unfortunately, Cherry. Also, Cherry Littlebottom. Isn't that Discworld, right? That's the dwarf police officer, right? In the watch? Ah, yes, Kairos. Hey, Ellie Cat. Your strength 60... Well, look at my army! Of course it's low! I've been getting bullied, man! People are real mean to Kairos. Is it really 50%? Because that would mean you could get up to 395% magic strength with his army. The Mastery of the Elements is 50% extra intensity per unit. Oh, wow, that's huge. Yeah, that's massive. What happened to Nurgle? We decided to play with Tzeentch a little bit. Hey, Ark. Is Shalaxi Hellbane in this?
Hi.
I love this one in the Games Workshop table. Not as far as I am aware, but maybe. I don't know everything. Which still makes every basic spell super strong. Yeah, that's super good. Yes, and don't make a joke about the name. Why would I make a joke about the name? What's funny about it? Win the following battle. Oh, right, you wanted to see his weapon, right? Yeah, it's kind of bad. The best part about it is it reduces the cooldown of stuff, but at the same time, there are much better weapons out there. Yeah. Right, let's go sack this for even more money. Oh wait, I can't. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we recruit those blue horrors. Upgrade that to rank 3 now. Upgrade this. I don't know. Staff of Tomorrow is a very good ability. For what? I mean, it's not like you've got Winds of Death.
From your shattered mind.
Hey, dude, calm down. It was just a prank. I just bought Total War Warhammer. Can't wait to play. Always wanted to play and learn more about the series. Nice, Blue. I'm glad. Milk and Cookies had a video highlighting how crazy Tzeentch's magic damage can get. The instant recharge hits Gaze of Fate and Oracle of Eternity, as well as your spell cooldowns. No, but instant back-to-back Infernal Gates. To me, it's just like, why? It's not important to me, right? I don't have an unlimited amount of Winds of Magic, which means regardless of how quickly I do it, I'll still be able to cast the same amount of spells. I got no interest in doing crazy spammage stuff. It just doesn't really appeal to me. Like me waiting like what, 40 seconds or something to cast another one? Whatever. Also, Wind of Death at 200% would literally one-shot every infantry. Yeah, probably. Corn Peace? I know, right? Well, I mean, it's not actually corn, it's just like a pathetic demon, but don't worry about it. Halbane is an Age of Sigmar character. Don't think... Oh, yeah, no. Never be in this game, then. Also, the Exalted Keeper of Secrets is using a spear and shield. Well, to be fair, if it's a demon, then it could be. I mean, Kairos Fateweaver was in Age of Sigmar and then got killed. But, you know, don't worry about it. I thought it was pronounced Kairos. Rhyming with Spanish word for two dots. But it's actually K-Ross. Oh, Roz? Roz? Oh. Where's the corn at? On the cob. Corner riot? Oh. Keeper of Secrets uses that model? Got it.
We are eternal.
Always has been.
There is no
I kind of dislike that the barrier looks full on damaged units.
to come.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it changed, right? I do agree.
Of the destiny scroll.
Ooh, man, that would have been a really good time to hit them with the spell right there. Sorry about the bad English, because I'm German, and in German my name is Quincy Claypo. You don't have to apologize. Ah, shit.
Yes.
It still annoys me that when you click on it, again, it doesn't tell you what the overcast spell's gonna be. There we go. Oh, come in. Come in. Say hello. Yes. Do it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Look at them melt. The Infernal Gates. Greatest of spells. Hey, Frozen Despair, how's it going? Man, that looks awesome. Yeah, and this is it. This isn't even, like, this is only with, like, I think 10% intensity. We can get, like, an extra 90% intensity on top of that. This is not even my final form. Not by a long shot. Yo, I'm a donut puff. How's it going, man? Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. That gate just took them to a nice farm where they live out their lives in peace. Yep. That's exactly what happens. How playing the Big Brain faction? I'm a partner with CA, so I get early access. My front line is in... Oh, shit! Run away! Yeah, saw that coming. I love the Tzeentch diplomacy voice lines. Yeah. I meant how's playing it? Oh, how's playing it? Pretty good. Yeah. Bird guy's pretty good. Definitely fits into the whole I'm magic. Right. We like that Infernal Gate so good, we want to see it again. Welcome, brothers. Come. Right, this was on the unit with 100 armor. Oh, the Chaos guys don't have spell resistance? Yikes. Sucks to be you guys. Jesus, that towers. What level are these? That's level 1? They seem to be really good for level 1. What the hell?
Hi.
My dudes are so beaten up right now. Is that Eye of Vortex damaging spell? Yep. What's going to happen to Archeon now when all the other Chaos Guards are better? I don't know. I'm guessing I get better units. When Chaos Warhounds kill your Forsaken. Would you consider this guy one of the best magic users in the lore? Yeah, easily. Easily. I'm so happy they have different looking maps. It's so refreshing. Yep, yep. In fact, I don't know anyone who would be able to be a better mage than Kairos, really. Kairos is the best mage in the lore. I don't think there'd be anyone who'd be stronger than him. I mean, maybe Croak? But Croak's dead. Techless? No way. I don't think so. Yeah, Croak and the Gash. I mean, Mazda... I don't know about Mazda Mundi.
Yes.
But yeah, Croak and the Gash, maybe. Tzeentch himself should make a better magic user. But the difference is, right, the very thing that they're trying to achieve is very different. Like, that whole thing, right, isn't just about magic spells, right? Like, Nagash's whole thing is about... Shit, I'm getting beaten up. Ooh. Die, stupid demon! So, Nagash's whole thing is basically about taking control of basically everything and turning it to death, right? Techless might be a contender against Nagash if he wanted to do something like that. But, you know, Techless doesn't want to control everybody. So the way that they approach things is very different. Kairos is a very good spellcaster, but the intricacies of his like machinations and stuff are like so complex that they're stupid. To the point where even they could even be a detriment to himself, right? Like they're not straightforward. They're really, really dumb. So Kairos is just like basically batshit crazy. And obviously it's Warhammer too. So the main problem is you've always got they did this, which is the best thing ever. There's a lot of that happens in Warhammer lore. So it's unfortunate. Because you've got the ones where it's like, oh, Teclis is potentially going to become the best mage ever in the world, in existence. And then he meets, like, he's just in Nagash's territory when Nagash is dead, and he's shitting himself during some of the lore. So it's just like, you know, how strong was Nagash? And then, you know, how strong was Nagash compared to Mazdamundi? Because, like, you think Mazdamundi would be able to, like, you know, snuff Nagash out of existence if he wanted to. But, yeah, it's a weird one. That's a lot of levels, right? Grab this. Grab a life boon. Yeah, we'll grab that as well. And then we'll start actually increasing our army's abilities too. Oh, crap! I wasn't supposed to do that, chat. I was meant to save those points so I could get all of my unique tree. God damn it.
Enemy, rip and tear apart.
Okay, shut up you. Right, we beat that guy up and we got all the money we wanted from him.
Close, but I knew it would be.
Cool. He's a genius, utterly insane, but a genius. Calador Dragon Tamer, if you count him doing all that shit in the Vortex, yeah. I mean, the Calador Dragon Tamer was, you know, was a really powerful mage. I think basically, like, Teclis is supposed to be the only one who's able to, you know, potentially go to his level. I think there's a point in the Dark Elf 8th edition army book where basically it tells Malekith comes face to face with Teclis, thinks he's going to kick Teclis' ass, and then watches Teclis control the winds of magic that are so powerful, Malekith has not seen the like of it since Calador Dragon Tamer. And then he's like, oh shit! And then yeets himself into the realm of chaos so he can survive. Because otherwise he would have got killed by Teclis' spell. But even Calador Dragon Tamer, so the elves think in their arrogance that they were the ones who basically allowed the Vortex to succeed, and they didn't. They came up with the design for it, but if it wasn't for the influence of the lizard men, which the High Elves didn't know about, that Vortex would have basically come undone. But the lizard men basically helped actually stabilize it and make it finish without their knowledge. And another thing about the lizard men is the Slann. The reason why the Slann like are sleeping and stuff is that battle, they actively fight against the Chaos Gods, so that the Chaos Gods aren't able to influence the world directly. And it's even, I think it's stated in the Lizardman 8th edition army book that if it wasn't for the Slann actively fighting against the Gods of Chaos, regardless of what else would have happened, the world would have been destroyed by now by Chaos. Yeah, so. But you don't see any of that. It's just kind of like, happening. Is Kairos the greatest spellcaster for any legendary lord lore-wise? It's what the lore says. It basically says that he's the greatest spellcaster ever. Obviously, you've got to assume that it doesn't include the gods. But yeah, it states in the lore that he's the greatest spellcaster ever. I remember someone weakening the Vortex enough that Calador basically stepped in and slaughtered all the invaders. I can't remember. There's been a few times. There was the one time when Malekith tried to basically send a magic spell to destroy Ulthuan, and Calador Dragon Tamer somehow came out, grabbed the spell, and redirected it back to Nagorith. I was like, get out of here, Malekith, you dick. So, he's been able to influence the world a few times, but obviously it's all plot-driven. Yeah, those boys were boosting what the elves were doing. Hard to beat Tzeentch when it comes to sorcery. Yeah, kinda. Cathal really played the no you card? Yeah, he did. Right, guys. This is the end of the stream, though, because it is 10 o'clock. I will be back tomorrow. So it's 10 o'clock now, right? And we started at 2, so that's 8 hours. So I've got like 11 hours left. Who is that? Okay, great. Let's see. Oh, Lawmaster. Let's go raid Lawmaster Sotek. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more good stuff. Hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you everybody who purchased the game and followed and has been here and subbed. And I really appreciate it, guys. And I will catch you all next time.